Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to an Inspired to Create prompt from 2023. It is January and I am making my way through the December prompts. Second week of December was holiday. So for H, I chose house. For O, I don't know. For L, I chose lightning. I have insect. D, I chose doodle. And let's see, I have an automobile. And for Y, I'm not too sure what we're going to do. Let's see what we're going to do. So if you're new to the prompts, welcome. It's the end of the year. It's now past the end of the year. This is a challenge Melissa and I over at Messy Missy Creates came up with just for ourselves, decided to bring you guys along. Anyone can do them. It doesn't matter the order. It doesn't matter. And nothing matters. It's just a weekly prompt to get some creativity going. So we take the word and then we break up each letter into a prompt, and you can do literally whatever you want. So I'm making my way through these. I really wanted to finish the year. I didn't get through them in the holiday, got off to, a rough start for January. So I really wanted to do what I could and finish the prompts for me. I am working in my creative daily journal. So I've cut out a page that fits roughly the size of the journal because I don't know if I'm going to tip them in or if I'm going to include them in a pocket in the back or what I'm going to do exactly. But that's the size of paper. So you can see I have a little piece of note paper there. And that's basically what I'm working on. So I have taken most of these prompts out of kind of art books and, books I have to rip stuff out of basically. And so the house came out of a children's art book, and then that lightning came out of like a weather book, and the doodles are out of the same art book, and so is the automobile. So fairly simple gathering of prompts today, but we'll see what we come up with here. So I've kind of decided, I know what I'm doing for O. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking about. So I'm going to make O opening. And so there's my, I'm going to do O for opening. So I'm going to just open this little door is what I'm going to do. So I'm just cutting it. It's a little tiny door. And if I had thought maybe more about it, or I could still go back, I would like to maybe add something behind the door. But at this point, I have not done that. So, I may, future me talking to past me, I may still go back and do that, but I don't think it's going to happen, but we'll see. Would have been cute. So, so just trying to fit some sky in there, figuring out kind of the layout of the page. I tend to sometimes use a lot of paper to cover up the back. That's just kind of notebook paper and get like a background on there. And so this one I'm going to piece together a little bit. So just putting some glue down to get that sky on there. I liked the pieces of sky. I didn't want it like super solid. I like how it cuts through the sky, and I didn't want it like perfect. So I'm intentionally leaving some white, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Now this is, you can just see like oodles of doodles. This is just like the art prompt page in the kids' art book. And I'm just going to try and cut out a piece. There's no rhyme or reason to it. I was going to try and maybe cut some of them out. I was kind of thinking about, how I wanted to use those pieces, but I think they're too overlapped. And there's no way to cut them out, I guess is what I'm kind of getting to. So now I'm thinking, maybe I'll just glue the whole thing down, which I already have stuff glued down, right? This is the story of my life because I don't lay things out. I'm not like a very planned crafter, if you will. And so, we're going to tuck that whole thing right up in there. That'll work. And we'll trim off the edges. I'm just going to use the whole thing for background. Well, unfortunately, we're losing that pretty cool. There's some pretty cool ladies on the back. I don't know if you saw that. That was a fun art project, and they're pretty cool. So Yeah. So I can't remember if I flip. Nope, I don't. I'm going to glue it down just as it is. I couldn't remember. I was thinking, like, do I flip it back over again? The doodles are not necessarily oriented in a way. And oftentimes when things are oriented in a certain way, I intentionally flip them over, specifically writing. So I will usually put writing upside down on my page or backwards. So your eye is not drawn to actually read it, if that makes sense. All right. So I'm wanting the lightning to go over the house, but not that far over the house. And so I'm just going to cut that lightning down. I love that little house. I think it's so cute. I've used them for a few things. There was like 2 or 3 pages of houses for different projects, and I've grabbed them a few times. Now I am gonna cut off some of the bottom. I didn't know if I wanted that whole grass portion or not, and so I left it on there when I cut it out. But we're gonna go ahead and remove it. And so the little automobile, unfortunately, there was a few cars in there. So there's me. Yep, home, opening, lightning, doodle, and auto. Unfortunately, the car is like the exact same background color, kind of that yellow. Weirdly enough, like the car page was, the background of it was yellow, and that house is yellow. I had a different car pulled out, but it was like way too big. And so I went back and grabbed this one. And am I speaking future? I can't even remember. No, I think that is the car I end up using. I think I already grabbed another one. We're going to see. I might be taking you with me to shop for a new car. Hey, we're going to go shopping for a new car. Spoiler alert. I'm also looking for a new insect. So yeah. Okay. So here's where I am shopping for a new car. Okay. Because see the yellow one, it's too big, and then it's also the same color. So I think I'm going to choose a new car. I obviously don't have my page in front of me as I'm recording this. I do apologize, you guys. Okay, there's the children's art book that I often pull things out of. Yep, we're going to choose a new car. Look at the kids' art, you guys. Is it not fantastic? I'm also shopping for some different insects because nothing I have makes me happy. So we're gonna see what we can do here. I liked the first car that I pulled out. Like I like the car better, but I think we're gonna use the second one. If I can even remember what I'm doing at this point, we'll see. So weirdly enough, the insect, like it just, I don't know, it looks kind of funny, right? Like with the dark sky, and like there usually isn't kind of a ladybug or a butterfly flying around in a thunderstorm. But that's okay. I honestly felt like on a little deeper level, if you will, that kind of a bug up there, a little insect kind of represented like, I don't know, some lighter hope in the midst of a storm. I know it's a lot to read into a prompt page, but that's kind of where my head was going during this. And I did go ahead and film my prompts. There's the new car. See the little blue car? That's way better. I did go ahead and film these prompt pages like without talking through them because of my energy right now, honestly. So I apologize if you guys are used to me kind of walking you through these and hearing me jibber jabber as I talk to myself and choose things. It's an energy issue for me, and I'm low. I'm not gonna lie. My battery is low every night when I check it. So I'm trying to maintain energy the best I can right now. And this is one of the ways of doing it. Now, does it help necessarily? Because then I'm also editing and like voicing over later. So time wise, I'm not too sure, but I think energy wise at the time it was okay for me. So, because I did cut out quite a bit. So there is this page. So there's this fun little butterfly up in the top, and then there's this cool card down at the bottom. And we'll go ahead and trim up the page. So we have an H, we have house. We're going to check the prompts. House, we have opening, we have lightning. What else do we have? What did we do for I? Are we adding I? Literally, you guys, I can't remember. You can see we've done doodle. Oh yeah, butterfly is insect, sorry. And then, oh, this is what I'm doing. So doodle and then auto. And for why I chose year. Now, I went ahead and put 2024 on here because that's, I did, right? Or did I put 23? I put 2024 because that's when I made it. And so there's the prompts. I did opening, lightning, insect, doodle, auto, and year. So that's it for the page, you guys. I hope you've enjoyed hanging out. If you haven't done the prompts, please feel free to join in. And I hope you find something today that inspires you.